What? Hello.
That's not your best British voice.
Oh, sorry. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, Marna, how are you tonight? Janice, Beverly, how are you doing tonight? Carol, Karen, Patsy, Karen, Lana,
Welcome.
how are you? Cheryl from West Virginia, welcome to the show. Let's see, Melissa's on tonight. Shelly, how are you? Kathy, Kitty, welcome. Hey, Kathy, how are you? All right.
Welcome,
Getting
everyone.
some people hop on here, so.
Thanks for joining us. So if we've got people on both sides, let's do our sound check and make sure that you can hear us.
Hey, Mrs. Cranford, how are you?
Oh, you put the extension table on.
I did throw the extension table and I just brought everything. Carrie, how are you tonight?
Well, cool.
This is our Memorial Weekend special, whatever, show.
Yes.
YouTube is not working, Mr. Cranford said.
Uh-oh.
Melissa said YouTube's working for her.
Uh-oh, Mary, you might be having a issue.
Ruth, how are you? Finally back, been behind. Everyone's good on Facebook, YouTube. Perfectly from, how do you say that? Salida, Colorado? I haven't been there before. Marna, where's that at in the state? North, South, Denver, Colorado Springs. Hey, Kathy, how are you?
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Teresa, welcome.
Hi, Teresa.
Well, it seems like our sound check is good.
Okay.
Who are we, Joan?
I wonder that every day.
Sometimes, right?
We are Quilters HQ, Sewing Machines Express, and Windmill Sewing Center. The websites are quiltershq.com, QHQ2.com, and windmillsewingcenter.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central Time, and thank you for joining us. We are doing block 21 of our sew along, and I was working on blocks for a table runner to be cut with AccuQuilt.
Well, there's your next sew along, guys. It's
Yeah.
out there already. Hey, Cindy, welcome to the show.
So we've got a little bit of time because there's a couple of weeks we won't have a show, and
Yeah, what do we estimate? We'd finish up to late August,
Something
early
like
September, something like that. Just kind of flowing into that holiday to get
Well,
something fun going for.
that and all of the sewing machine manufacturers are having their conventions,
Release, updates.
releases,
What are we doing?
new machines. I know of 3 companies that are having new machines, but I can't tell you which ones they are.
Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, updates. Sewing Quilters Retreats, July 12th through 14th. Come in and suck up some air conditioning because the big room gets cold in the summertime.
It does.
It's nice. I might move my desk. Just saying.
Well, then we can get back to that sewing with Joan on Zoom, and maybe we'll do that scheduled for July. Let's put that on our list
Okay.
for Judy and Molly.
You all heard it. I have witnesses, no backsies, and July. I am sewing July 12th through the 14th. We don't have anything on the calendar.
Joan gets to actually go in there and maybe do some sewing. How about that? Hey, Diane, welcome to the show.
I don't know how I'll not get interrupted, but yes, I will be back there sewing.
As long as it's with a project, you'll be all right, right?
Oh, I've got lots of projects. I am behind on every other one. Let's serge 1, make friends with your serger. I cannot say enough good things about this class. If you have a serger and you don't know how to use it, it's time to learn.
I think there's another one Saturday, isn't it?
Cost is $120. Starts June 1st at Windmill Sewing Center.
Okay. That's the new one.
June 3rd at Quilters HQ. 10:30 to 1:30 at Quilters HQ, 1 to 4 at Windmill. Those are on the website to sign up. Prerequisite. You do have to know how to thread your serger. So we have that class. Let's Serge. Learn to thread your serger. Cost is $25. Windmill is May 25th. Is that already gone? Thursday. That's this Thursday, right?
25th, yeah.
Yeah. 1:30 to 3:30, and at Quilters, May 27th, 1:30 to 3:30. Long Arm Club. This is a club that I'm doing. You will get an email if you have purchased a long arm from us. You'll be getting an email with an invite to attend. It will be a lot of fun. If we don't get enough customers that have purchased our long arms, because we've sold quite a few, then we will open it up to people who have not purchased from us. Rulers in a day. Domestic. On your domestic sewing machine. I'm not reading very well. It's a skill. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. Saturday, June 3rd, 10 to 5. Cost is $50.
Hey, Peggy, welcome to the show.
And then I think we're well into June 10th. Well, let's talk about this one. Embroidery Club, June 10th. 10 to 12:30 at Windmill, and 1:30 to 4 at Quilters. Cost is $25 per class plus the kit. And you are doing a wedding day garden flag. June's the month for weddings.
Seems to be. And then the show, festival's coming up.
Easy Strip Quilt, Windmill Sewing Center, June 14th to the 28th, and July 5th. 10:30 to 1, and June 14th through the 28th and July 5th, 2 to 4:30. Cost is $60 for a 4-week program. And then here's the one that we're all just anxiously awaiting. It is Kansas City Regional Quilt Festival, June 15th through the 17th. And that website is kcrqf.com. Go there, sign up for some classes. We have 3 classrooms. And then we're into July 15th.
So we've also got some classes that we wanted to talk about in SME down in Springfield. So we got Serger Basics down there, Serger Intermediate, Sewing Basics, and Embroidery Basics. Check the website for those. We have a special event with Bella Bruner, who's going to be teaching on the 9450s and the M7s. That's going to be a lot of fun. So
you do not have to bring your sewing machine for those.
No, you don't have to bring that.
So we have, in SME, we have M7s and 9450 sewing machines at classroom prices. So if your sewing machine is giving you fits, or you can imagine more projects that you'd make if you had a better machine, give us a call. Sewing Machines Express's phone number is, let me see if I can do it off the top of my head, 886-417-886-1230.
That's correct. Hey, Georgia, how are you?
So, and then they're also doing a applique Christmas quilt. Getting ready to do that. And they're also doing the latest OESD. I don't know who it is. It looks like a Kincaid painting with a cottage, and Forrest is doing that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun down there. Let's see, upcoming projects. So if you're in the Springfield area, get out to the website and do some visiting out there and see what clubs and classes are going on. Lots of fun.
We are doing block 21.
Wow, 21.
There is a lot of pieces in this one, and I have laid them out like A through I.
Hey, Debbie, how are you tonight? Welcome to the show.
Hopefully I got them all in the right order. And so I'm just going to follow their instructions along and pick up the pieces that they're telling me to and piece those together, because usually I just kind of wing it and make it my own. But tonight we're following along, and I did some cutting that was questionable, so we won't get into it too much. Okay.
We have a new person on the show from Colorado.
What's her name?
Marna.
Marna, welcome.
So lots of people on from all over the country, Marna. We're here in Kansas City right now. At this particular store, we have another one in Springfield, Missouri, and we're doing a sew along. We have a giveaway.
Carrie, do we have a kit
Hey,
left?
Debbie.
I think we have one left.
Yeah,
Maybe.
if anyone's interested in joining the sew along for the quilt, we can post a picture, a link to the picture.
Yep. And these patterns are available on the website. They are free to download. These are patterns from Moda. So I'm just going to start making flying geese units.
Hey Miranda, how are you tonight?
These are the large blocks.
Nice.
On the outside. So this is shape H and shape G.
Carrie said yes.
We have one kit left.
Well, Marna said she moved from here in August last year, so...
I was going to say we had a customer named Marna, and that is not a common name. So I'm glad you're joining us, Marna. Oops. Let's do these all the same way. A lot of piecing on tonight's block. So what have you been working on? What did you spend your weekend doing? Shout them out, Molly, when... Yep, that was... Nope, that is not the right way. Yeah, it is. And is everybody caught up?
Well, Ruth said she was trying to get caught up. Peggy's working on the Quilts of Valor. That's coming up pretty quick, isn't it?
I think they make those year-round.
Yeah. Still unpacking and setting up the sewing room. Okay, well, you got moved. That's good.
Your pain. I'm getting ready to do that.
Working on some baby quilts. Patsy's working on mystery quilt. Okay, that's fun. Got some family in town. It is graduation month, that's for sure. Got one tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. Gotta go to.
Who had young people graduating?
There's got lots of stuff going on.
Yep, I'm just gonna trim these down. Gonna do both corners since I was here.
Joan has got to sew for quite a few days, so.
Yeah, I haven't been down in my sewing room. I've been missing it, and I'm kind of in a weird, funky mood too, because I can't start anything new because I'm going to be moving in a few weeks. Hopefully.
And then you'll have to find the stuff in your sewing room.
I do have a lot of it packed up, but the books, I have a lot of books. I have a lot of books.
Yeah, we should have put a library in.
No, I don't share books.
I'll done that for you. Hey, Shelly, how are you?
I have some hard to find books that I would not part with because they give me inspiration. One of these days, I'm going to make a Baltimore album quilt.
Well, we can ask Molly because she just moved and she's still unpacking.
Not unpacking, but I self projects. I don't have any curtains up, so.
Oh,
No curtains.
no curtains yet.
Do you need any boxes?
Why, yes, I do.
I need something to pack my shot glasses in. I mean, what would you... I have a collection of shot glasses from all over the place. So. Like, I don't want them to get broken, but they're really small, but they're also awkward. Some are tall, some are, skinny, some are wider than others. Why did we decide to move? We just a little bit tired of the road noise. It didn't used to be there, but they widened the road and they built houses where it used to be just kind of a field. So it's kind of heavy traffic now where it wasn't before. So that's why we decided to move.
Yeah. On the upside, I am getting my dream sewing room. So
bubble wrap. Okay, yeah, fine. You might get enlisted if you... No, we're actually not moving closer to the store. We're actually moving a little bit further away.
Yeah, everything close to the store is
Hey, Amber, how are you tonight?
fully developed, so I'm moving a little bit further out.
Yeah, I probably will. Well, actually, I've had them for longer than 15 years, so I used to collect them, but...
You still do. Everywhere we go.
Yeah, I usually get one
He picks
wherever
up a
we
new
go.
one.
It's kind of like my travel log thing.
So that was step 1. Well, actually, number 3. So the next ones
Thanks, Carrie.
are the flying geese for the inside star. There's like stars on stars on stars here. And that is shape number I. GHI, these, and E. And I need 4 of those. 8 of those. Because I'm making 4 of these. Okay, same thing again. And these are where I had some issues cutting, so... But I'm only off by like less than 1/8 of an inch, so it'll work out.
Fabric's stretchy.
Well, it is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Olathe and Lewisburg seemed a long ways away.
It's not. It's like a 15-minute drive to work, so it's not terribly far. But yeah, the thought of a larger sewing room is enough to entice me. I'm like, okay.
Well, we can do videos from there too, so
Yep.
everybody will enjoy it as well.
Trying to make sure I have my pieces the right side up, but let me tell you, at this point, if I had them wrong way, I would probably leave it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go live from my sewing. Who would sign on if I did? Throw up a thumbs up emoji if you would.
Reminds me of who's the president that did the fireside chats or on the radio. Something.
It was before Truman, wasn't it?
Somebody.
I want to say it was Roosevelt.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have anybody old enough to... I think those people are all past.
Mrs. Cranford is waving. Oh, I see, to your comment.
Yeah.
Miranda said she would. Rebecca, Mrs. Cranford, Kitty. Hey, Danita, how are you tonight?
Okay, let's make the other half of our flying geese.
Good point, Peggy.
What was the point?
I was just talking about their collections and. We've got some ways, so people interested. I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be fun. It's always kind of fun how you're going to set it up, you know, and where you're going to try to figure out where you put stuff, you know.
To maximize space, for sure.
Yeah. So.
I have a collection of thimbles. What else? What do you collect?
Amber said she would, but I think I want to go live from her studio, from her sewing room.
I've seen pictures. It's really nice.
It's beautiful. Lots of shelving. Gotcha. Fabric. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, it's just a given with the people that we're talking to right now that you collect fabric. What else do you collect? Just throw it out there. Like thimbles, I mean, I don't really do any hand sewing, so I'm not like really ever looking for a thimble. But they're just fun, and I have them from all over. And
we're getting pretty much the answers I think it would tell in line with that fabric.
Sewing machines.
Fabric, yeah, sewing machines. Kathy said bees.
Bees? Well, that's interesting.
Kathy said she's been moving in for 4 months, still working on it. I think that's just part of moving, right? You're like, I don't know what to do with this thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Those are those units.
Salt and pepper shakers. Okay.
Okay.
That's a cue to get the air conditioning adjusted.
I think I did turn it on, but I don't know if I turned it on in the right place. So I'm looking at the picture, and we're making white half square triangles and red, and I'm going to sew these first because there's 2 half square triangles that we have to make with these 2 pieces. Just 2. That's it. Just making sure my pieces are facing the right way. And those 2. Okay. And then the rest are white and the dark burgundy pieces. And like I said, I had some issue cutting, so you probably can't see it very well. But I've got a little white line down below. I'm just gonna let that hang out there. So I'm lining up corner to corner.
So a hamburger and fries, salt and pepper shakers at the flea market.
Oh. Wasn't there a cartoon that was a hamburger and fries? Like for adults, it was on Adult Swim. Do you remember that show?
I don't.
It was not for children, but I think my son watched it.
Bob's Burgers.
No, not Bob's Burgers. It was a little more risky than that.
Peggy, I think they've been putting some of those even on YouTube.
What's that?
Some of the older cartoons. There's compilations now that I found.
Oh, old cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
You watched Sweet Polly Purebred and Underdog.
Underdog, that's it.
And then Mr. Peabody in the Wayback Machine.
Mr. Magoo.
I don't remember watching Mr. Magoo. Those were the after-school commercial cartoons when I was a kid. Like 3 to 5, 3:30 to 5. And then Scooby-Doo, of course, was on.
Oh, yeah.
Row, Raggy. There was another one too.
There's a bunch of them.
Okay, just press those and then trim my corners off.
So Beverly House was asking, anybody need precious moments? She has them packed away. She didn't have room for them.
Oh.
Peggy said Felix the cat. Gumby. Ruth needs to stop in and get her patterns for AccuQuilt Club.
Yeah.
Popeye and Wimpy, yeah, I do remember those. That's almost like they were flipping the sketchbook,
Yeah.
paper, right? Moving pictures.
And then it was the Brady Bunch. And we actually have some, I don't know her actual name right off the top of my head, but
Roadrunner.
the lady that, yes, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. The lady that played Marsha has a fabric line.
Does she?
She does.
That's cool.
And it's like 70s prints. And we have it here. It's that way.
Okay.
But there's some pre-cuts over there.
Well, they even put her like picture on there and stuff. Gilligan's Island.
Oh yes, we watched Gilligan's Island.
Maureen McCormick Flower Power. I love that line.
Maureen
Okay.
McCormick.
Thank you, Miranda. I knew I'd count on you. Oh, Danita was there too. Quick. You guys are on it. Joan, a reminder for AccuQuilt Club patterns.
Was that Peggy?
Yep.
Yep. You got the slowest cog in the wheel here, Peggy. I am really looking forward to our next sew along for being AccuQuilt so that I don't have to do this. You're right over it. You are like really warm. Okay. I thought you were grabbing one.
It is definitely flower power.
It is flower power. It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Cute, cute, cute. Lots of good colors in there. I think we had curtains like this green. Although not as good as this green. I think this is an interpretation of what the 70s were, because that was like some really bad olive colored stuff. It was not attractive. Okay, so let's make our centerpiece next, and that is these two squares and these two squares. And I'm going to lay them out right side up. Let's move those out of the way. Like that. Okay. A lot of pieces in this block. There was another show that we Gilligan's Island, Brady Bunch.
Looks like confetti quilt on your table. Anyone remember Dark Shadows with Barnabas? 1971. We had a refrigerator in that color. Yes, the old avocado and gold.
Oh, yeah, ours was this awful gold. And it wasn't like it was one solid, it was like this faded. Like it got darker around the edges. Everybody had it. Everybody had the same stuff, but
yeah. Well, definitely took 12 people to lift it.
And it lasted forever.
Oh yeah, you couldn't break them.
I mean, how many times did you slam the fridge door when you were a kid?
Slam it, it didn't matter.
Shake the wall. Nobody cared. Okay, there is our centerpiece, and we're going to attach two
Pretty good colors
of our flying geese units. And it doesn't really matter which direction. So
Beverly
it'll all
Hill
work out.
Buildings, yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was.
they're like rebooting all these things.
I know.
Like, all the time now.
Well, everything's so negative
They
now.
ran out of ideas. We painted our cabinets harvest gold to match the fridge tank about ugly. Or talk about ugly.
Wow.
8 is enough, yeah. 3 Stooges, yeah.
Didn't really get into that. I didn't, but
Seemed like it was always on somewhere.
yeah. Oh, the Little Rascals.
Little Rascals, that was kind of pretty funny. Andy Griffin.
Andy Griffith Show. Columbo gets happy when I play that song.
Yeah, he does. Our bird starts whistling when that comes on.
The only thing he really knows is how to do the cat call whistle. He really needs to learn a new trick, but he's old, and so he's probably not going to. So
Red Skeleton, wow, that's
when the neighbors are out and, you know, the bird is just... So our 4 corners get these pink, the light pink here. 4 of them. You should have 8. So I'm going to sew my corners on.
Leave it to Beaver.
Leave it to Beaver.
Son and Cher.
Oh, Bewitched. Bewitched was on too.
My 3 sons. Did she pass away recently? Elizabeth Montgomery?
I think it's been a while.
Ozzie and Harriet.
So on
Mary
our
Tyler
budget.
Moore, yeah.
Yeah, those are on in the evenings.
Dennis the Menace.
I had 2 older brothers. I didn't need to watch that.
A Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie was on.
Carol Burnett was always funny. I like that show.
My mom, when she was younger, looked just like Carol Burnett. Yeah, these go out. That is one of the things I like about this tool. I can wait to press my seams until I know which direction they're supposed to go, based on whatever I did here. Let's attach these.
My 3 sons.
So
Some
when
of
I'm
us are aging ourselves. Not really. We're just you know.
So when I'm doing these, I actually like to sew from the side that has the peak on it, because then I can make sure my needle goes down in that pink peak. And then I get a good sharp point on it. And there you can see where I didn't cut right. See my little... Can you see it?
Did it show up? The flower
Doesn't
power.
matter.
Just one more time.
Sure, go ahead. Okay, there's our first stars on stars.
Carla, welcome. Captain Kangaroo.
Hey, that was in the morning. So there's our first little...
You're not aging.
Oh, the Electric
Just
Company and
enjoying.
Sesame Street and all of those fun shows. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit of a weird block. So we need 4 of them. So 3, 4. There we go. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just like Sesame Street, right?
Yes. And this pink piece, these go like this, and then the white piece goes there. And we need 4 of those. This helps me get all, maybe I should have always had this because I can lay out my pieces right there and hopefully no whammies.
You know, sometimes I just step into these things, you know, like it's a discovery thing. It happens.
Well, thank you.
The monkeys. Yep. Little house on prairie.
Oh, this is some
the
serious.
monkeys, they just like sped it up, so then he's like, it's like they were always running really fast.
Okay, here's some serious. This is some serious 70s. There was a show, and it was this, I don't know, pop culture band. And the band was the Bay City Rollers. And they had a show.
On ice skates?
No, it was just it was always some drama about them getting to their show.
Oh, flat tire, you
Yeah.
know, pulled over for speeding.
Bridge disappearing or something. Oh. And Shazam. Lived out of his Winnebago.
Yeah, another reboot.
But those are Saturday morning after the cartoons.
Yep. Then your TV eventually would just go offline. It's just the lines.
Yep.
Or the static.
I must be feeling nostalgic.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's like sewing with friends. I can't remember. I can't believe I remember that band name. They only had like one song. It was...
Was the one-hit wonder?
Yes, they were. And it was like the bubblegum kind of pop rock.
Yeah, American Bandstand, yeah. Big Clark show.
There used to be an American Bandstand restaurant in Kansas City.
Did there? Where was that at?
Metcalf and 119th Street.
Oh. Burgers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Almost to the end. I can feel it. We're almost there.
Yeah, we got a giveaway tonight. It's a pretty good one, I think. We got Thread of the Month Club too.
Yep.
Metcalf, north of College, she said, or someone said.
North of College. I said 119th, but it wasn't. So somebody else has
Further,
been there.
yeah, another block over. That was Ruth. Thread of the month, we got
Iris.
Oh, sorry.
You're not handing it to me upside down.
What do we got here? We have color number 2560, which is like Iris, I think, right?
It is Iris.
Got the little boxes back in stock.
Yep, the
These are
color
nice.
is 15%
Handy.
off.
A lot of people say it fits pretty well in their
Yep.
to-go bags.
We should call them go-to bags.
Okay, go-to bags. It fits in their go-to bags. Oh, that's what's there. So it's the skydiving place now.
Yeah, I think they tore it
It's
down.
simulated
and-
skydiving where you go in there and you float. Molly's been over there.
Have you done it?
She said no. It's not on my list.
Really?
No.
Is it really like skydiving, or is it just a giant?
I think it was
fan
air.
and
It's
you
a
wasn't it?
giant fan and you just
stay
float,
there?
you know, with the cheeks blowing open. And...
Oh,
Okay.
so that's where you go to get your teeth cleaned. You're over at the skydiving place. What color are your irises, Kathy? Hers are blooming. I think she had. Didn't you have some yellow ones?
Yeah. There's like 3 colors, right? 3 colors of iris.
Purple,
Somebody.
yellow, and they're white.
I think there is a white.
My mom has one.
Are there any other colors? I don't know. I don't know if there's a pink one. Some hybrids, maybe. Okay, and then we're gonna take our flying geese
Deep
units.
purple.
Deep purple. Dun dun dun. Wasn't that the band that did that? The Smoke on the Water song.
I
Deep
don't know, but
Purple?
you can't. You know, they'll ban her YouTube.
For singing.
Yellow, purple, burgundy, and variegated. I love that. Variegated. Awesome. Peach colored ones.
Really, I have
Nice.
never seen those.
Golden color. Pink last year, but not so far this year. Yeah, my roses are blooming too. So they're pretty. Kind of pinkish ones, and I have some red ones, and white, yellow.
I like peonies, but they attract bees and wasps, so not next to the house.
This block is coming along. We've
It
just been
is.
chit-chatting here, fireside chat with Joan. At our sewing machine, sewing a
Well,
block.
The air conditioning's going, so that's a little bit better. So this part's important because you want to make sure that your pieces are going the right way, and this pink block points towards the center of your block. So we're just going to do these just like this. Okay, I'm going to press these so I can see which way I'm going here. I'm pressing towards this way. Yeah. Oh, and I do have a special. It's an Easter egg.
Do tell.
So for watching the show, currently we have a very low weight on quilting. So if you have any quilts to bring in, mention that you saw it on the show, and you can take 15% off when you drop off your quilt.
Nice. What is a butterfly plant? I don't know that I've seen one of those. Peggy has one blooming there.
You know the house right next door to us?
Mm-hmm.
That big bush that's out there?
Yeah.
That's a butterfly plant.
Okay.
So you have seen one, you just didn't know it.
I didn't know it. I think this put out a lot of bulbs.
Okay.
You're here in spirit, Kathy.
We take quilts by mail too, so don't think you can't, even if you're not
Cindy
local.
said, "Will that work on the ones I just brought in?"
No, maybe, I don't know.
Ah, come on.
Okay. So when
Yes,
you pick it
Cindy.
up or drop it off, so we're really just looking to have some quilts come in because they're running out of work to do.
They're flying along back there.
They are flying along. So those t-shirt
good.
quilts that you need.
We have plenty more work for them to do. But
There's plenty of shop quilts they can work on too. Okay, last scene. Oh, and I sewed it on right. Sometimes I get these backwards.
awesome. But it's not backwards.
Oops. My foot's kind of, my pedal's kind of flying away from me. Okay, we're done. Woohoo! No mistakes.
Woohoo! And it was the tougher block.
I don't think this was a tougher. It is a very
Some
pretty
smaller
block.
Pieces.
It was just a lot of pieces. Let me press these lightly, and then I'll hold it up where everybody can see
I
it.
have a lot of quilt tops.
If you got a lot of quill tops, bring them in.
Because she said finding them is the tricky part.
Look at that. I packed up a lot of projects. There it is. Ta-da!
That's a really cool looking
It
block.
is a really cool block. So tonight's giveaway is brought to you by Kimberbell, and it is a creativity journal. I like these kind of journals with just spiral binding,
Yeah.
because then you can stuff stuff in it. Like if you wanted to keep a quilt journal, You could keep little scraps of fabric in it that you had with a picture and put your notes and who you gave it to. Or not. You could put it out and have it as a guest sign up for people that come visit your home. And what else? Lots of uses for these. Some people use them as art journals, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it just end up being a note or something.
Do we have a winner yet?
What size is the block?
The block is a 12.5-inch block. Well, 12-inch finished. 12.5 inches unfinished. Let's see how good my 1/4-inch seam was.
Jack.
It's a little... Gonna have to do some stretching on that one.
What was it? Shelly, tell us. Did you see where Kimberbell is closing 2 of their stores?
I did not.
Had not.
I didn't know they had stores.
Yeah, I think they do.
So what's everybody having for dinner tonight? I'm thinking tacos.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Taco Tuesday.
They go to Tuesday morning.
Huh?
Really?
Oh.
I like that store.
Well, the Quilted Sunflower is closing here,
Quilted
and we
Sunflower
want to
is-
wish her the best. She's been a great shop hop partner. We
Mhm.
haven't been part of the shop hop for very long, but
Yeah.
great store out there in Spring Hill, and so we wish her the best and get to enjoy, hopefully, and not having to be in the store all the time.
She is still going to offer quilting services.
Yeah. Somebody had a stew. Carla, congratulations. Went to Hugh Hot.
Who hot?
No, in Sioux Falls. Awesome.
Okay, just need a winner.
Oh, it was Carla DeLoach.
Oh, Carla.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Sorry.
Carla.
The comments were going, so it was, anyway.
That is us for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. And as always, check your thread path, check your needle, and
Get a little oil in the old.
oil your rotary hook. Okay.
All
Next
right, guys.
Tuesday, if I don't see you sooner, have a
Be
great
back
week.
after Memorial Weekend. Everybody have
Everybody.
a safe,
Yes.
happy Memorial Weekend. Hopefully a few days off, a few days sewing.
Yes. Packing.
Yeah, well, you know.